Hello, I'm Eric from Bosch and I'd like to introduce the new ProCore 18V high power battery platform. It's available in the compact 4 amp hour, the performance 8 amp hour and the endurance 12 amp hour pack. So why would you need a ProCore 18V battery? First of all, I must say they are 100% compatible with all existing Bosch 18-volt professional power tools. No problem there, use them on what you like. But if you want to work those tools harder, you need more power from the battery. That means watts, that means amps, the current. And there is a limit to what can be done with the existing cell that's used in our famous batteries so far. This is the 18650 cell. ProCore features a slightly larger cell, the 21700, but this cell can deliver double the current, double the watts, if you like, electrical power that the smaller one can. This opens the door for new high power machines which will give you the performance of a corded tool but without the cord. So apart from larger cells with double the current, bigger muscles, more power, what else is different about the ProCore battery range? So here we can have a look at the 8 amp performance battery. We have the familiar cooling fins here, which you may have seen on existing CoolPack batteries. The CoolPack technology is now called CoolPack 2. It's an enhanced version of what went before, and I can take the side off to see how the construction has changed also. Straight away you can see that we now have copper plates which are laser welded to make connections between the battery cells. We have eliminated air gaps between adjacent cells because air is an insulator, so that any temperature build-up in this pack will be conducted to the outside world via these side plates. For those of you who like numbers, the new ProCore 18V 8 amp hour performance battery pack has 87% more power than the 6 amp hour CoolPack. It's 24% lighter, 35% more compact than the competitors in the market right now. Has 135% longer lifetime than non-CoolPack battery technology, and of course, most importantly, is 100% compatible with all existing Bosch 18-volt professional power tools. So another benefit of using the larger 21700 cells as featured in the ProCore 18V range is that we can produce a 4 amp hour pack with just a single layer of cells, making it smaller and lighter than the very popular standard 4 amp hour CoolPack battery. This means that for those that don't need super long run time but could benefit from a more compact and a lighter battery, then the ProCore Compact 18V is the answer. I'd like to just highlight one of the challenges for manufacturers when developing batteries with longer runtime for power tools. Here we have a row of batteries, all 18 volts, all with the same type of cell, but with different capacities. The capacity of the battery, of course, is measured in amp hours. I've always compared battery capacities with fuel tank capacities on a car or a motorcycle. Here we have a little car which, if fitted with a small capacity battery or a small capacity fuel tank like this 2 amp hour, will go a certain distance and operate for a certain time, as with a power tool. So as the tool comes to the end of the fuel, 2 amp hours, then of course it stops. End users are now asking for longer runtime, and that's on paper easy to do. We simply give you a bigger fuel tank so that your vehicle can go further down the road, or your power tool can do more work. Then the analogy starts to go a little bit wrong, because What happens to a fuel tank which is larger on a vehicle as you use the fuel? Well, the answer is obvious. Nothing. It just empties the fuel, delivers it to the engine and gets you further down the road. Unfortunately, physics has other ideas with power tool batteries. As we travel further down the road with bigger fuel tanks, bigger amp hours, batteries warm up. And the longer you can operate that power tool in one sitting with one battery, one charge, then the warmer the batteries become. And this is the challenge we face, and this is precisely the reason why we are now replacing the 18650 cell with a 21700 cell. The bigger cells have stronger muscles, are able to deliver all that fuel to the end user to get his or her job done as expected without any significant or dangerous increase of temperature. So here we are with our vehicle that's enjoying the extra runtime of a bigger fuel tank. We're up on 5 amp hours here and moving on towards 6 amp hours. The journey has been long, but the battery cells, being of the smaller type in these batteries, have been warming up to the point where it becomes an issue. The excellent electronic cell protection that Bosch uses to look after the batteries will be now limiting the use of the power tool due to this build-up of heat. Enter Procore 18V. Remember, the cells here have double the current, so the power, the energy available to that little vehicle is now plentiful, and you can go the extra mile or kilometre right up to 8 amp hours and beyond. So we've got double the power, double the current with less heat for our customers who are looking for long run time coupled with extra available energy.